Hi everyone, my name is Shannon Rose J. I'm a sixth grader studying in Mount Carmel Central School, Bangalore. In my last video, I talked about the Big Bang Theory and the origin of the universe. And in this video, I'll talk about the Sun and its planets. Now let's move on to my slideshows. The Sun and its planets. The solar system. Our solar system consists of our star, the sun, and everything bound to it by gravity. The planets such as Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune. Dwarf planets such as Pluto, dozens of moons, and millions of asteroids, comets, and meteoroids. Now let's have a quick glance on the solar system. Here is the Sun, followed by Mercury, then Venus, and then our planet Earth and Mars. And then there's an asteroid belt that separates the inner planets and the outer planets. And then after the asteroid belt, the first outer planet Jupiter, followed by Saturn, Uranus, and the last planet in our solar system, Neptune. The Sun. The Sun is in the center of the solar system and is the largest member of it with a diameter of approximately 1.3927 million kilometers. The Sun is one among the 200 billion stars in our Milky Way galaxy. It has a huge mass which gives it a very powerful force of gravity, and this force holds the Earth and other celestial bodies in the fixed paths called orbits. It is made up of hot burning gases, mostly hydrogen and helium. The surface of the Sun is about 6,000 degrees Celsius. Its distance from Earth is about 150 million kilometers. Now let's see the structure of the Sun. 1 represents the core of the Sun, 2 represents the radiative zone, 3 represents the convective zone, 4 represents the photosphere zone, 5 represents the chromosphere zone, 6 represents the corona, 7 represents the sunspot zone, 8 represents the granules, and 9 represents the prominence. The planets. Mercury is the closest planet to the Sun and and has the most created surface of any planet in the solar system. Mercury's surface also appears to have shock waves from a meteor impact. There are two moons in the solar system bigger than Mercury: Ganymede, which orbits Jupiter, and Titan, which orbits Saturn. In Roman mythology, Mercury was a god of commerce, travel, and thievery. Its Greek name Hermes, who was the messenger of gods. Its diameter is 3,031 miles. Its distance from the Sun is 35,983,095 miles. There are no moons to Mercury. It takes 59 days to complete one rotation and 88 days to complete one revolution. Venus. Venus is the second planet from the Sun. Its orbital period is 225 days and its rotational period is 243 days. Venus and Earth are almost of the same size, mass, and density but differ greatly in other areas. Venus's atmospheric pressure is about 90 times the pressure on Earth. Sometimes people call Venus morning star, evening star, or Earth's sister planet. Venus is a different planet from the other planets because it spins backwards. Earth. Earth is the only planet in the universe known to support life. A living planet with abundant water, trees, plants, and breathable air. Earth is a very special place, protected from the dangerous sun rays and meteorites by its atmosphere. It is the third largest planet from the Sun, larger than three of the planets in the solar system and smaller than the other four. It is kept company by one moon, which which to this date is the only other place visited by people from Earth. Its diameter is 7,926 miles. Its distance from the Sun is 92,955,820 miles. Its time to turn on its own axis is 24 hours 56 minutes, and its time to complete one revolution is 365 days 6 hours. Mars. Mars is named after the Roman god of war, probably because of its blood red color. Mars is the fourth planet from the Sun in the solar system, possibly the next destination for astronauts to visit. Several successful unmanned spacecrafts have already landed on Mars, taking pictures and examining the planet's rocks and soil. The planet once had water flowing on it and has ice caps that ice caps at its poles. If life ever existed anywhere other than on Earth, Mars may have been that place. Its diameter is 4,222 miles. Its distance from the Sun is 141,700,000 miles. It takes 24 hours and 37 minutes to complete one rotation and 687 days to complete one revolution. Mars is one of the inner planets because it is located inside the asteroid belt. It is the second smallest planet in the solar system. Mars has weaker gravity than Earth. Mars is red because the rock surface is rich in iron. 18 missions to Mars have been successful. Jupiter. Jupiter is the largest planet in our solar system. It is the fifth planet in the solar system and the fourth largest object in the solar system. Jupiter has a length of 12 Earth years and a day length of 9.8 hours. The planet Jupiter now has a num- total of 79 identified moons. Some of Jupiter's moons are Europa, Io, Callisto, Ganymede. One of Jupiter's moons, Io, has the most active volcanoes of any other object in our solar system. Io was first discovered by Galileo in 1610, making it one of the Galilean satellites. It is the only moon known to have active volcanism, which is visible on the surface. Saturn. Saturn is the second largest planet in the solar system. Saturn is famous because of the amazing rings that orbit the planet. The planet is mainly made up of gas and has been visited by the Voyager probes in the early 1980s and more recently by the Cassini probe orbiting Saturn are at least 60 known moons, including a moon called Titan, which has an atmosphere that may have been like Earth's during its formation. Saturn takes 10 hours 39 minutes to complete one rotation and 29.5 Earth years to complete one revolution. Saturn is the sixth planet from the Sun and has storms like windstorms. Saturn is the second outer planet. Saturn's rings are almost 10 times wider than Earth. Saturn has the lowest density of all the planets in the solar system. Theoretically, if you could put Saturn in a large enough pool of water, it would float. Some of the major moons of Saturn are Hyperion, Methone, Mimas, Rhea, Titan, Tethys, Dione, Janus, and Helene. Uranus. Uranus is the seventh planet from the Sun. Uranus is the coldest planet in our solar system and has 27 known moons. Uranus has 13 rings. Uranus takes 84.3 years to complete one revolution and 17 hours 14 minutes to complete one rotation. Uranus is the third largest planet in the solar system. It is the second last planet in the solar system. Neptune. Neptune orbits the Sun once in roughly 165 years. So, since its discovery in 1846, it has only circled the Sun once in 2011. One of the so-called gas giants, gas or ice giants, Neptune is so big it would take 60 Earths to fill it up. Neptune's blue appearance is caused by methane in its atmosphere, and it's this ocean-like color that led its name, which comes from the Roman god who ruled the sea. Neptune was the first planet to be discovered only through mathematical calculations rather than astronomical observations. Astronomers think Neptune may have oceans that are made up of liquid diamond. Neptune takes 60,189 days to orbit, and its atmosphere is mostly made up of hydrogen, helium, and methane. Pluto. Saturday, 24th August 2019 marked a vexing anniversary for planetary scientists. It was 13 years to the day that Pluto's official definition changed. What was once numbered among the planets of the solar system was now but a humble dwarf planet. Now let's see the temperatures of the planets in the solar system. Mercury, lowest temperature is minus 184 degrees Celsius to the highest temperature, that is 449 degrees Celsius. Venus, 465 degrees Celsius. Earth, minus 89 degrees Celsius to 58 degrees Celsius. Mars, minus 123 degrees Celsius to 36 degrees Celsius. Jupiter, minus 153 degrees Celsius. Saturn, minus 184 degrees Celsius. Uranus, minus 184 degrees Celsius. Neptune, minus 223 degrees Celsius. Now let's see some fun facts about the solar system. Mercury is the closest to the Sun, and its average temperature is 750 degrees Fahrenheit and has no moons at all. Venus is the hottest and the brightest planet in the solar system. It's named after the Roman goddess of love. Earth is the only planet that sustains life. We live here 93 million miles from the Sun. Mars is also called as the red planet. 1 year on Mars is 320 year Earth days. Jupiter is also called the giant stormy planet. Saturn is known for its rings. It is the furthest planet that can be seen from Earth without a telescope. Uranus is the coldest planet. Neptune is a very windy planet. As said by Kalpana Chawla, when you look at the stars and the galaxy, you feel that you're not just from any particular piece of land, but from the solar system. And as said by Neil Armstrong, mystery creates wonder, and wonder is the basis of man's desire to understand. Thanks for watching. Thank you.